everybody. Welcome back to Mama Z's Kitchen. Today I have a Mama Z's original recipe. So there is a special story behind this recipe. This is a Tex-Mex enchilada. If you're wanting authentic enchiladas, this is not the recipe for you. This is definitely Tex-Mex. There is nothing authentic about it. Let me give you a little backstory on these enchiladas. About 27 years ago, my oldest son was a newborn. A group of lonely housewives was sitting in an apartment. We had got left alone while then my ex-husband and his buddies decided to go bar hopping, and they all left us alone, and we got hungry and we were all kind of mad, and so we were left at the single guy's house, and we started rummaging through his pantry trying to find something to eat. And this is what we found. We found hamburger meat, we found green chili enchilada sauce, refried beans, cheese, some onions, and we threw together these enchiladas. Well, in the process over the years, I think we each has kind of made these our own, but these have become a staple for my kitchen, and for any potluck, any meal train that I do for the church, these have become my most requested dish for me to make. So today I want to teach you how to make these. I guarantee you will never go wrong with these enchiladas. Your friends and family are gonna love these things. So so in my pan here, I have about 2 pounds of chuck, 80, 20, and I have used ground turkey. I've used ground chicken, not a big fan, but the turkey, you can use that and it works just fine. Just don't tell anybody, because people get really crazy about using it. But you know, if that's what you want to do. I've got a half of a diced onion. I've put bell pepper in this. It's very versatile. You do you. A little bit of salt and pepper. Also, I'm putting just a little bit of garlic powder. You really could season this however you want it. If you wanted to put some cumin in it, the sky's the limit. Like I said, each of us that were there this night have made this our own, and just really, each of us kind of remember this differently of what we put in it, and that night, this is how I remember it. Again, it was 27 years ago. Who knows what actually went in it. Lucky decided to make an appearance there again. Somebody said Lucky needs to show up in more videos. I guarantee you, if you watch my videos long enough, you will see a lot of him. Good grief, Cat, you smoking crack on us? I want to take a minute and again thank Roots and Refuge Group. Y'all blew my channel up. It's still growing. I went from 50 viewers to up to 185, I think was the last count. God bless you guys. I'm going to be doing a giveaway and a live. If I can hit 200 viewers, I'm going to be giving away some Mama Z's jelly. I have plum, I have peach habanero, I have blueberry, and I'm fixing to be doing a video on some jalapeno jelly. So I'm going to be doing a giveaway of some Mama Z's jelly, which I've told you before is my bread and butter. That's what I do, and I also do some crocheting gifts. I'm fixing to be putting my Etsy store up and linking it. And so y'all be looking out that. Please share. And I am completely blessed and blown away by you guys. I love you and thank you so much. Y'all are just awesome. Jess, I don't know if you watched any of my videos, but girl, you rock and you bless me so much. Your kind words to me, I am actually printing out what you said and I'm hanging it on my wall. You are awesome, my friend. And I hope someday to get to meet you. So anyway, I'm going to continue browning this, and then we're going to come back and I'm going to show you how you roll these enchiladas. Brown, and I'm going to take some green chili enchilada sauce. Now this is the mild. You can get the medium, you can get the spicy, however warm that your family likes. I was going to tell you, you can put whatever you want in here. If you like jalapenos, you can cut up jalapenos, habaneros, whatever you like. My family doesn't like real spicy, but I've also used, they make an enchilada sauce that has garlic. I've also used that. It was good. But we tend to like just the regular mild green enchilada sauce is kind of the family favorite, so that's what we go with. So I've just put a half a can. Now if I'm making a bigger batch, I'll use a whole can of the enchilada sauce. And I tend to eyeball it. If I need a little bit more, I'll add a little bit more. If you haven't noticed yet, I do a lot of eyeballing. And because you want it pretty juicy. And you're not cooking this long, you're just kind of heating up the enchilada sauce. Turn your heat down. Okay, and that's all you need right there. All right, we're gonna move the camera back over to my bar, and then I'll show you how to roll these up. It's really easy. All right, see you in a few. Okay, welcome back. So now we're going to roll these up real quick. I have me just a regular plate. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the rest of that enchilada sauce that I had, just the rest of the can. I have oiled my pie plate. I've just got a glass pie plate. Like I said, usually when I make it for friends and family, I make a much bigger batch than this, but I'm just making it for our family of 3. So I'm making just a small batch, and for you guys that I'm just making a smaller amount. What I'll do is I will pour a little bit of enchilada sauce in a plate. I'll get my enchiladas wet. And I will heat my enchiladas up in the microwave for just a second. So I'm going to do that real quick. And usually for just about 10 seconds. And it just helps make them a little bit more pliable. And helps them from breaking. Now I've grated up my cheese. I think I said in the earlier video is I don't like store-bought cheese, grated cheese, because they add an extra filler. Now I will take a little bit of canned refried beans. You can feel free to make your own. I've done that before too. I take a little bit of my hamburger mixture and put that on there. Like I said, there is nothing authentic about these enchiladas, but they are good. Then I take a little bit of my cheese, and then I just roll them up. I'm going to roll up a couple for you, then I'm going to finish rolling these, and then I'll show you what they look like rolled. Okay? Get a little bit more of the beans. Lucky, don't you knock that camera over. Miss Keith's back there trying to intervene and keep Lucky from knocking the camera over, and he's not having it. So if the camera goes haywire, you know it's Lucky trying to make an appearance. Lucky was a total rescue. I was coming home from my church office one day, and he was about a 4-week-old kitten somebody had dumped off on the side of the road. He's more of a mama's cat than anybody else, and he's also very spoiled. I take him to the vet, and the vet's like, I thought we talked about this. He needs to go on a diet. I know. He's pretty spoiled. Yes, you are. But you're mine, and I love you. He's the only homestead animal I own right now. I know you want some of the cheese. My folks come in from out of town and my dad's like, Missy, I think your cat has a problem. I'm like, yeah, I know, Daddy. He's my boy. Huh. Okay, so I'm going to roll up the rest of these enchiladas and I'll show you what I do to top it. I'll be right back. Okay guys, welcome back. I want to show you how I finish these off and then what I do. This is where this is going to be like no enchilada you've ever had in your life. I will take some of these beans. Well, first off, you take your enchilada sauce that you have left and you pour over the top of it. Now, the secret to this for me, I have found that if you will let these set up in your refrigerator, even for a couple of hours, to me it's better. I've even made them up the day before and cooked them the next day. You can even freeze these. I've had friends ask me to make them up and freeze them for them. They're really good that way. Now, what I'm doing is I'm just dumping the leftover beans on top of these and just kind of spread it out. These are so hearty. Me personally, I can't eat more than one. They are just that hearty. That's what makes them really good to take to potlucks, because they really fill everybody up. All right, and then you take some your leftover meat. This meat, by the way, guys, if you have like a lot of it left, it's really good on tacos. We use it all the time. Or I've just made the meat up and used for taco meat. So if you've got a bunch of meat, like I'm going to have quite a bit of meat left, I'm going to use it, put it up, and we'll have tacos another night with it. So, all right. And then, oh, by the way, this is not diet. There's nothing diet about this recipe. We don't eat this often because, yeah, this is this is not a diet recipe. You just load this up with cheese. You got cheese on the inside, you got cheese on top of it. And what I do is, like I said, I cover it and I put it in the refrigerator. It's about noon, 1 o'clock here. And this will set till tonight for supper. And then we will I'll put it in a 350 oven and I bake it till it's bubbly. I know, I'm not good about times. Usually 20 minutes, 30 minutes at the most, but just bake it off until it's good and hot all the way through, because everything's already done. So you don't have to worry about, anything really cooking. You're just going to cook it till it's bubbly. Okay, so Mr. Keith, if you'll hand me the jelly, I want to show everybody what I got here. When I hit 200 subscribers, I am going to do a live and we're going to do a drawing. And I'm going to be giving away 4 jars of Mama Z's jelly. I have some Fort Belknap plum jelly. I have some peach habanero, and I have some blueberry jelly that we made the other day, remember? And then in an upcoming video this week, I'm going to be making some jalapeno jelly that it's not made yet, but we're going to be making it. So as soon as I hit 200 subscribers, we're going to be having that giveaway. And I'll be sending it out to somebody in the U.S. I can't send out to any of my out-of-the-state subscribers, so I'm sorry about that. But what I need you to do is share my channel. You guys have been awesome, and I appreciate you so much. But send it out, and I really appreciate that. So like, subscribe, and share with your friends and family. If you like what you're seeing, I really appreciate you. Thank you so much, and God bless.